Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome on any readings. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. What is going on in this connection? Where are we headed? What are their intentions? Any lessons that we need to learn? So let's get started. Let's call in our guides. Let's see what we have. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here for the first time. Spirit, please share with me loving messages from my person. We're going to start with some love messages. What is it that we need to know today? What is it that you have for us? I am listening now. I'm not sure we can work things out. We need some time and space. So a little bit of a pushing away, and also a feeling of I'm tired. Okay. It's more of a how much effort do I put into something? So somebody is either getting exhausted. It could be you. It could be them. It should be easier than it's been. So let's keep going and see where we're going for some reason. No more empty promises. I will be there for you. So this feeling of you've got to be all in, it's in, it's in or out. Okay. And because otherwise it's exhausting. It's this feeling of I can't handle excuses. I can't handle you even when you're here, you're not here, if that makes sense. You could be physically in the room, but you're mentally somewhere else or emotionally somewhere else, just kind of daydreaming off into the distance about something. So I left before you could leave me. I'm sorry, I was a coward. Somebody is walking away from this connection for some reason. They are pushing it away. They're coming up with excuses. Okay. And it could be they're not ready for the next level. It could be they don't want to put the effort. It feels like the effort, like it's too much energy or too much time. And maybe you're thinking, you know what, is this worth it? Because I'm doing all the work. It's very one-sided. And sometimes you just get sick of that. You just get tired. But is this person going to turn around? Is this person going to, I don't know, come forward again? I pray you will give me one more chance. Maybe we've already gone through this feeling of, I pushed this away. I wasn't putting in the energy. I wasn't putting in the effort. I'm just going to grab onto the word shift for a minute, like there's an energy shift. They're sharing with me timing, the word timing. And maybe that's something that they have shared with you, that the timing wasn't right and maybe in a different time. So maybe something's going on with timing. I want to come back to our safe place. Let's work this out. So is it a time for them to come back? Was this a no contact? I'm going to tag this as a no contact so that you guys, before you enter into this reading, you see that it was a no contact. Let's go there for a second, because there's a sense of I pushed it away and I definitely want a second chance. I want to see, what changed, why now? And then when Spirit shared with me timing, maybe the first time around, they had too much on their plate. They had too much going on. They had work issues, life issues, a divorce, like maybe the timing wasn't right. So let's see what's going on. I have my soul is awakening. Well, that looks like a pretty powerful card, doesn't it? You are quite irresistible when your mind and heart pulse in the same rhythm. Why spend your days fighting yourself? You have better things to do. So this person has somehow awakened your soul, and it probably did when you first met them. And maybe now they're coming around to I'm feeling it too. Or you awakened my soul in a long time ago and nothing compares to you. I've been out there. I know what's out there. There's nothing compares to you. At the end of the day, I just keep coming back to you. My mind keeps coming back to you. My thoughts keep coming back to you. So this sense of timing, Spirit, tell me more about this timing for a minute. Forgiveness. Can you forgive me? The number 24. Could be a birthday month, a day of the month. Maybe we've got an apology coming. Maybe that's the first thing that happens. We're going to see each other soon. You've got somebody coming back with an apology and this sense of a second chance, and it will take time. So you may say, I'm interested. I want to talk. I'm not ready to jump right back into something. We're going to have to start all over again. And maybe they say, that's fine. Okay. We can't just pick up where we left off, you know, like it's been too long, or there's too many things that have passed between us since then. But there is this sense of, can we start from scratch? You know, that like I did it wrong the first time. I definitely did it wrong the first time. I have a 9 of Cups. I have a King of Cups. I don't think they were emotionally ready when you were with them the first time. I think they had something major going on in their life, either a grief, a divorce would be probably my best, another end of a long-term relationship. I think they thought that they were ready for a relationship, but when they got there, they really weren't. They had just wounds that were coming to the surface. They either were still grieving somebody, they hadn't gotten somebody out of their system, they had resentments, anger, and I feel like they didn't give themselves space to go from that one relationship into something with you. So right now, I feel the Queen of Cups at the bottom of my deck and an 8 of Wands. I feel like they are coming back healed, believe it or not, okay? That they are realizing you are somebody I can see myself with. You are somebody that I could truly love. And I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready before. I'm going to go with emotionally available. And I think it was connected to something going on in their life. Okay. So I just feel this shift with this 8 of Wands to, I had to kind of rebuild my life, gather strength, do a lot of work. I'm in a better place. I'm happy with my life right now. I'm happy with who I am. I'm going to say I got rid of some anger. I think anger was right in there with the resentments. And I think they really say, you know what? I don't even want to think about the last round. Maybe we just dated for a few weeks and they dropped the ball and they ghosted you, or I don't know. And it's like, I just want to start over. I want to do it right this time is how it came into me. So it's like, I want to pretend I never met you. I know that's hard. And that's okay. It's a feeling of, I want to show you that that person the last time wasn't the person I want to be. That person wasn't the person who I want you to see in a relationship. Yeah, I think this person is going to put in some time. I've got a Knight of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. And I like that he's kind of drawing this map. It's like this little map of his future. And you're probably on that map. He probably has visions of I could do this with you. We would make a great team. We would make a great couple. I saw that from the beginning, and I was foolish. And you probably thought the same thing. Like, I don't know what the hell happened, because I thought we were great. I thought we were awesome together. And then all of a sudden, poof, it was like a disappearing act. Yeah, let's get some initials. Let's see if we can get a confirmation. So first initials, last initials. Don't worry if you don't see your person's initials. Let's just see. I have the letter F, T, L. I have an A. I have an A. I have the letter G, H, S. Another S, another T, D, A. I have an N, an I, a P, an L. Let's just get a couple more, another L, and the letter C. So some of you definitely could be connecting to that if you feel that. Overall, I feel, hey, the timing wasn't right. The time, it's something to do with the timing. It's a combination of the timing, where they were at that point in their life. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't, something like that. They really weren't ready, but it's the person who says to you, yeah, I'm fine. I'm ready to be in a relationship. And you're like, yeah, but you're going through a divorce. Are you sure? And they're like, yeah, but I wanted to divorce that person years ago. And, I have no feelings anymore. It's like, really? So, it's somebody who isn't really aware of what they're going through or how emotional it is of what they're going through. Let's see what the feelings are. I want to do it the right way. This person wants a second chance. I think you think it was great. I think you were shocked that it went its way. So I think that part of you says, maybe it is a better time. And this person is worth a second chance, because what they're saying to me sounds pretty legit. Okay. So let's see what the messages are. I cared too much about what other people's opinions were. They could have had people tweeting in their ear saying it's too soon for you to be in a relationship or to settle down with somebody, even though they cared about you and you guys were really doing well together. You tried to give me everything I needed, but I was broken inside and I had to fix myself first. I think that's what really happened. I've been dreaming about you lately. You're popping into my head. I'm wondering if you've moved on, if you're with somebody. There could be some time that's passed. I don't know how much time has passed, maybe a couple of years, maybe some other relationships in between, something like that. So I don't feel like it's a no contact and I'm waiting around for this person. I feel like they went their way, you went your way, and now it's kind of like they're coming around again. I know that my indecisions are hurting this connection. Maybe it was they didn't know what they wanted, and that was kind of the parting of the ways. I can't tell you what I want. And, when somebody says that to you over and over again, it makes you feel like, well, you don't want me, so maybe that's what happened. And let's get a couple more. I've changed. I'm becoming a better person. You will see. I feel like they realized that they weren't emotionally available at the time. And that's really what is going on. And now they are. You are the true love of my life, and I love you. I feel like I'm going to grow into this is the love of my life. Maybe that's why they're dreaming of you. Maybe they say, I have nothing to lose but to try to get a second chance. You are so attractive, and I want to get to know you on another level. So however far we got in the first round wasn't far enough, wasn't deep enough, wasn't enough. And this time around, I guess they are definitely looking for it to be more. So, hey, You know, everything happens for a reason. And Spirit just said sometimes you just have to believe in the unknown. Like this is definitely of a second leap of faith, but I don't know. There's a part of me that says it's right this time. There's a part that's saying, I personally, if it was me, I probably would roll the dice and take a risk on this person again. I probably would. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, I thank you for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe, join us, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for your comments. I appreciate them. I do read them all. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame channel, and those links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you again real soon in another Love Messages.